I'm here with a bag of Dakota's Pride 16 bean soup mix from Aldi. Let's check it out. Counter cooking. No kitchen, no problem. So I was in Aldi the other day and I saw this Dakota's Pride 16 bean soup mix and it looked really interesting. It's been a very long time since I've had something like this and I love beans. I eat them almost every day, whether it's baked beans or pinto beans or kidney beans or black beans. I just love beans. This has 16 different varieties of beans and it is soup season, so I am looking forward to trying this. Now this is a 20-ounce bag and I want to cook this in my whatever pot, so I don't think I'm going to be able to use this entire bag. Even though it says to add like 8 to 10 cups of water to this bag when you cook it, the pot that comes with the whatever pot is only 2.5 quarts. So that's going to be like cutting it really close, especially if I want to put any other ingredients in. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to use half of this bag and see how it comes out. The other thing that I've decided is I'm not using the seasoning packet that comes with this. So I'm just going to come up with my own seasoning for this. So the first thing we're going to do is open this bag and measure out my beans. I measured out 10 ounces of these beans and I sorted through them really well. There's nothing in here other than beans. I have them in a bowl right now. I'm going to cover this with water. This water is looking pretty dusty, so I'm actually going to rinse these a few times. I rinsed them 3 or 4 times and this looks better. I'm going to put a cover on this bowl and let it soak overnight. Here are the beans. They've been soaking for about 12 hours now. They've been soaking overnight, so I am going to rinse them. I'm starting out with a piece of bacon in my whatever pot. I have it on medium, and as you can see, I cut the bacon into small pieces. I keep bacon in my freezer, and I just took out a slice and I cut it up into smaller pieces. So I'm just gonna saute this for a little while in this pot. The bacon is starting to cook down. Now I'm adding a half a cup of this vegetable mixture. So I have white onion, carrots, and celery. And I just chop them up and I mix them together and I keep them in like a little Tupperware container in my refrigerator. And I measured out about a half cup, which I think will be fine for this soup. And I tried to put those around the edge and I'm going to put the cover on. And I'm going to let this cook with the cover on for maybe like 10 minutes. It's been about 5 minutes and I'm just giving everything a stir. Everything looks really good. This will be a nice base for the soup. So I am going to add the beans now. And it's a good thing I only used half of that bag because this is a good amount of beans and they're probably going to swell up even more. And now I'm going to add water. I just added 4 cups of water. I'm going to give this a stir and I'm putting this on high and I want to bring this up to a boil. And we're just about at the max line for this pot. So this is like the perfect amount for this pot. I'm going to add one other thing. I'm adding a pinch of baking soda. The reason why is because we have really hard water here, and even though I use filtered water, it's still very hard water. And I've heard that when you try to cook beans in hard water, sometimes they never really fully soften all of the way. So I am trying this baking soda trick for the first time. I've never tried it before, so we'll see how it comes out. I'm going to partially cover this and bring this up to a boil. It's been a few minutes and we have come up to a boil. I'm going to skim some of the foam off of the top. I'm trying not to get any vegetables or beans, just the foam. Now I'm going to lower this to a simmer and I'm just going to simmer this slightly covered until all of the beans are cooked and nice and soft. It's been about 45 minutes now, so let's check on this. I don't think it's done yet, but I have to say that it has not been boiling over at all. I've heard that if you add a little bit of fat to the beans when you're cooking them, that it keeps them from boiling over. So I can definitely say that adding the bacon, which had some fat, helped. I want to taste this just to see where the beans are at. Although there's so many different beans in here, I'm sure they're all at different stages of being done. But I'm going to try like one of these medium-sized beans. Definitely not done yet. But this broth is really flavorful. I'm definitely getting the flavor of the bacon. I'm going to add some garlic powder. If I had fresh garlic, I would have added fresh garlic when I added the other vegetables. So garlic powder is good. And I'm just going to add some Italian seasoning. You could add any kind of seasoning that you like. I'm going to let this continue to cook for another 45 minutes or so. And I'm also going to add probably like another cup of water to this. I'm adding more water. Maybe that was like another cup of water. This pot is very wide, so it tends to evaporate a lot of liquid. I'm going to partially cover this again and then cook it for like another 45 minutes. It's been another 45 minutes now, so let's check on the soup. See what's going on here. As you could see, the additional water that I put in has evaporated. The soup is looking really good. Okay, I'm trying to find some of the larger beans. Okay, so here's a larger bean. Let's give this a try. Let's see where we're at. That bean is nice and soft. I apologize for all the noise in the background. I don't know if you could hear it, but there's a bunch of landscapers in my neighbor's yard. Let me try these beans and let's see where we're at. The beans are a lot softer than they were 45 minutes ago. But I'm going to still let this cook for like another 15 minutes. I like when beans are really, really soft. I'm going to put some salt in here right now. Some Celtic salt. And I'm going to add just a little bit of apple cider vinegar. I feel like the flavor is a bit heavy from the bacon. So by adding the vinegar, it'll help brighten it up a little bit. And I'm going to add black pepper. And just a tiny pinch of cayenne pepper. Now I'm going to taste the broth. I'm going to add just a little tiny bit of honey. Really tiny bit, like a teaspoon. I use honey because I like honey, but a lot of people will just use like a pinch of sugar or something like that. It really helps to kind of round out the flavors and add depth. Yeah, that's good. It needs more salt though. Now it's spot on. So when making soup, always adjust the seasonings to your preferences. Don't feel like you have to follow a recipe exactly. If you like things more or less spicy when it comes to certain ingredients, then, you know, feel free to adjust things according to your tastes. It's been another 15 minutes and this pot has been on low, and look how rapidly it's been boiling. And I'm going to say this is done. It's thickened up quite a bit. Let's give it a taste. Yeah, that's really good. Let me try some of these beans. Yeah, the beans are really, really soft now. So this took a total cooking time of about 1 hour and 45 minutes, which isn't too bad. If I wanted to, I could add some rice to this or some pasta. That would be nice. Or I can eat this with bread. Or I could just eat it plain like it is, which is how I'm going to enjoy it right now. So this is the 16 bean soup from Aldi's. I think it looks really good. I added some bacon and vegetables to it. They do have a recipe on the bag that if you want to follow that, you can. But because I was only cooking half of the bag, I just wanted to improvise with what I had. So let's give this a proper taste now. That's really nice. I'm definitely getting a lot of the smokiness from the bacon, which goes really well with the beans. And the beans are nice and soft, which I'm very happy about. I don't taste any of the baking soda. It really just helped to raise the pH of the water here since we have such hard water. It helps to soften it a little bit, and I don't taste the honey or the vinegar. That's really just to add a little bit of complexity to the flavors here. Yeah, this came out really good. This is a super hearty winter soup. I'm going to add one thing to it, and that is a little bit of grated Parmesan cheese. Let's give this a try. Yeah, that's really nice. This totally reminds me of the kind of soup my grandmother used to make. I just finished the bowl of soup, and this is crazy good soup. And I could imagine it's only going to get better after it sits in the refrigerator overnight, because this is like one of those soups that tastes better the next day. But it is just really hearty, really filling, and the way that the beans cook down, it's actually kind of creamy also. I'm surprised at how well it came out, and this would also be great to eat with crackers or even with cornbread. So this product is definitely a thumbs up. I definitely recommend it. And so that's how easy it is to make this 16 bean soup from Aldi. I hope this video was helpful for you. If it was, please give it a thumbs up. Please subscribe to this channel if you'd like to see what else we can make with this small appliance. Thanks so much for watching. Have a great day. Bye.